Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is a quick episode of Notes from the Audience. I'm your girl, Shy Rosalind, and I just wanted to put some observations out there, and comments are always welcome. Um, I am not a YouTube theologian. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not an accounting professional, nor am I a legal professional. I am simply, literally, a member of the audience who watches YouTube a bit, and I've noticed some things, and I wanted to put it out there and see what other members of the audience have to say about it. So I posted a question on my community wall yesterday, and the question was, am I tripping? Or are some content creators starting to burn out? And thank you, Sean Talks, for responding, by the way. Um, so I posed that question because I've noticed a few things. Number one, content creators are kind of copying each other, and I don't mean copying exactly, but I'll give you an example. There is a content creator that I do watch, and they have started a second channel. They had a main channel. They started a second channel shortly after, not shortly, but a few months after, and then they renamed the second channel. And it's been like that for a while now. I noticed another content creator who I've talked about this person before. I refer to them as the Penguin. And they had their main channel. And then I noticed the other day they have started a second channel. And the name of the second channel is very similar to the name of the other content creator. Ugh. Ignore my Dexcom. So, so I noticed that. I noticed that there's a couple of content creators that have begun a new beef. It seems like every couple of months things kind of quiet down. There's always that one big controversy that's come out and everybody's talking about it, and then it dies down, and then I guess viewership probably dips a little bit. And then I noticed that certain content creators, they start they call it reading or insulting or getting into disagreements with other content creators, and then the viewership goes up a little bit. And I'm guilty of it too. I mean, when I see little something going on, I take a peek at it because, I'm curious. I've noticed that's kind of going on a little bit. Then I noticed that, some folks are starting to take big breaks. Like they'll be off YouTube for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then come back. Everybody needs to take a break. Usually at the end of my videos, I say go touch some grass, go outside, go get some sun, get some vitamin D, go to the beach, go somewhere, just chill out for a while, stay off the YouTube. And I think people are starting to do that. Now, it could be because it's summertime, so there's not a whole lot going on. People are going on vacation. There's not a whole lot of controversies going on. There's one content creator I feel is starting to rehash a lot of something that's already happened. I mean, there is the countdown with Brian Carn going to jail. Supposedly, it's August 14th at this point. So there is kind of an unofficial countdown going on. But there is a content creator that is continually rehashing, like almost daily. And slow it down a little bit. Get back to us on August 10th and let us know what you're thinking. And some people are playing it safe, like the Eli Lilly thing with Kojak. That's kind of died down just a little bit, only because there's no new filings. Eli Lilly hasn't officially filed a lawsuit yet. It's just a complaint that's filed. So we literally do have to wait on that one. And I will be keeping my eye on it. And then the only other big thing that had happened was the Kojic Fashion Week. Everybody was talking about Kojic fashions. And I did find it interesting that they like their long beaded necklaces. I don't know where that came from, but if anybody needs a long beaded necklace, you can hit me up, Pond's Edge Designs, on Instagram. Tell me what color you're looking for. Anyway, shameless plug, yes, I know. So anyway, it seems like these some content creators are starting to they're burning out. They're looking for things to talk about. There's not a whole lot going on. Some are trying to start small beefs, so to kind of get things going again. There's one content creator that I call Poodles, and it seems that channel has shifted. There's been no church sector talk on this particular person's channel for quite some time. It's all like hot topics and Wendy Williams kind of stuff, which I found interesting, and it's a good thing. I actually think it's like a good thing to shift. There's nothing wrong with shifting your content. There's nothing wrong with trying out a new direction or going in a new direction. There's nothing wrong with it. I hate my Dexcom. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. There's nothing wrong with changing direction. There's nothing wrong with shifting the topics for a little while. There's nothing wrong with literally taking a break and going offline for a week or 2 or 3 or for whatever you need to do. I've done it. I've gone and not posted any content for a while because I had things going on. Life was life, and there wasn't much going on anyway. So there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing to shift things around and stir things up. And why I'm saying that, because it's good to shift things around. It's good to change things up because change is truly the only constant in the universe is change, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. And B, content creators are literally competing with these new AI channels that have been popping up. I noticed it with Body Cam and Sovereign Citizen channels that I watch. I love them, and I will talk about that in another episode. But those are two of my new favorite types of channels to watch because it's just fascinating to me. And but I've noticed a lot of what people are doing. They're stealing from the original channels that have the original content. They're stealing from them, using AI to literally just steal the content, create a channel, and just run it by AI. And I know they're stealing the content because two channels that I stumbled upon for soft sit, as they call it, content. The watermark from the original video was on the screen, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Flat out stole the content from the channel. And people don't realize it's an AI channel. It's not a person. They basically have an AI bot that goes out, pulls the content, and shifts the content onto this fake. I don't want to call it fake channel, because I'm sure there's a person behind it that's getting money. Because people are subscribing to these channels and they're not realizing that it's stolen content. So, that's another thing I've noticed. And then you have the content creators who, have the studios, and they purchase editing software, or they hire somebody to do the edits and put in the cuts and stuff like that. And then some AI bot steals the content, throws it up there to make a fast buck for somebody else. And I've seen that a lot, especially with the body cam video channels. There are a few that are original. Midwest Safety, love them. They're the absolute best. There's another one. I think they're called Body Cam USA. I'm not sure. I have to look. And then we have real police officers, or retired police officers, who are commenting on the body cam videos. There's Sergeant Curtis. He's more of an educational kind of commentary. There's Sergeant Steve. He's kind of the funny side of it, but he put some education in there as well. There's Sheriff Lamb. He's kind of on the conservative side. He's like a true Law and Order type, but he is funny. And sometimes his wife will join him, or his son will join him. And he's pretty funny. He's pretty funny. I'll give him credit for that. And those guys, they're cool. I love their channels. I watch them every chance I get. I'm sick of this Dexcom alarm. I really am. Anyway, so I'll talk more about the body cam videos and the sovereign citizen stuff, because, like I said, these AI channels, and you can tell they're I don't want to say fake, because, like I said, I think there's a person behind the channel that's getting the money, but they use AI to take the content. And I'll talk more about that in a separate episode, because I want to try to show not clips, but I'm going to do a bunch of screenshots and kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. But anyway, so that's going on as well. And then you have the content creators who are truly doing the work behind the scenes and in front of the mic. That's what you're competing with as well. So I noticed that. And then, the usual stuff is still going on. The usual shenanigans. People are dipping into other people's Patreons and, dropping hints of what they saw, and that sort of thing's still going on. There's, there's a content creator who is, as he does, he'll go live, he'll talk about something, he'll throw shade on somebody, and then within 30 minutes to an hour, it's members only. You gotta pay to see it. So, like, if you weren't literally on the live and watched it the first time, if you try, or if you're trying to go back to see, what did I miss, you're crap out of luck. you're crap out of luck because it's thrown under a members only. Um, which this person tends to do all the time. It's a pattern. And, like I said, you get your money, but it as a true member of the audience, no skin in the game, and I'm trying to, people are trying to watch, and then all of a sudden I can't see the rest of it because it's under members only. So anyway, that seems to be what's going on. I think there's some content creators that are either shifting, which again is not a bad thing. They're shifting, or they see what's going on with their competition, so they're kind of shifting to copy their competition, or as with the body cam and the sovereign citizen stuff, there are people actually going out and stealing the content, literally stealing the content, and creating channels to make a fast buck. And then there, like I said, it's summertime. People are out their way. They're going places, or even if it's a staycation, people are taking breaks from YouTube, so the viewership is not as high as it normally would be, because hey, people are outside, they're doing things, they're not stuck in the house. So I think those things combined are kind of why some content creators are doing what they're doing. And it will be interesting to see how it all plays out. And as usual, there are some content creators who are just like, if you don't support me, blah, blah, blah. And, well, I won't get into too much more of that, but I've discussed it before. But, the usual shenanigans are going on. But I'm going to do... I hate this thing. I am going to do another episode, but again, I'm going to gather some screenshots so I can show you guys what I've noticed is going on. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. It is Wednesday. It's almost Friday. Think of it that way. It's almost Friday. And I will catch up with you guys soon. The Beat and Chat project is on its way to its new home. I hope they like it. And I realized I started a project and didn't finish it. So I'm going to try and just finish the project off camera, and then I'll post some pictures, or I'll do a quick a short showing that it's finished. I can't believe I didn't finish it. And that's about it for now. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Respectful comments are always welcome. Subscribers are always appreciated. And, likes are free. Sharing is caring. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take it easy.